Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's Zoom with the Next Gen, where we're going to have Taliya Torres teaching us all things social media.
Hi, everybody. Thank you guys for joining us. This will be recorded, so anything you can go back and see. Oh, I had it up. All right. Is there, I'm going to go ahead, regardless if you know how to schedule a post or not. You need to be in professional mode, and have your page set to public. Um, what that does is let everybody see it, not just your warm market, because of your you want to get out of your warm market. You want to reach people that aren't just following your page, and you want to show those people. So your page has to be set to professional mode. Now, what I'm going to do here is, let's see, I think we've got slides. Okay. Whenever you change this privacy setting and you turn on your professional mode, like I said, other people are going to be able to see it, but it's going to allow you to schedule a post at 9 a.m. and at 3 p.m. or 7 a.m. and at 1 p.m. where you can stagger your posts about business versus your drops. You can schedule them out. What scheduling does for me, honestly, is that it lets me feel more freedom. Okay, like we have freedom already doing this business, but this allows you to have the freedom to not feel like you're posting all the time. So when your posts are already scheduled 2 a day on drops and business, then you can just put in your lifestyle posts, your normal posts, and feel like that you are already running a business, but it's being ran for you. That's the beauty of it. So it's going to change the visibility of your post. Right here, we have beautiful Sarah's page, and this is going to show you exactly where to go to find it. So you see the three little dots right there underneath if you need to, do this, and it's going to be in your profile settings. So it shows you right here. And in just a minute, I will show you myself when I pull up my Facebook, you can see it. You're going to scroll down and you'll see where it says turn all professional mode. So Sarah already has hers turned on. So you'll hit that turn on professional mode in your profile settings. Right here. If you do not see the option to turn on the professional mode, right here, you will have to reach out to Facebook support. Actually, I have an issue right now. I'm not able to pin a post. So I have had to reach out to Facebook. I've heard that they're really quick at getting back with you or fixing the problem. But here it is. Here's the link if anybody needs it to do that, and you can activate it into professional mode. All right. Scheduled post. Here we go. As you can see, scheduling your Facebook post is, like I said, it's way easier that way. And if you ever do it, we get out 5 minutes, or yeah, get out 5 minutes of your day, schedule the next day, or you can do it a lot at one time. What we're going to do now is like a schedule party. I did this with my team, and my mentor, Kristen White, did it with me, and it really does just make things easier. Right here, consistent engagement. People are regularly going to see your posts, and that's what you want. You don't want to forget a post and then a day goes by, or 10 hours goes by and you haven't posted. You want to consistently keep it on there. And the more people that boost, you use our boosting group, then that's going to bump it up to the top as well. So they're going to continue to see not just one, but two. Okay, I want to also put this out there that if you have people underneath you that are posting, okay, and scheduling, think about this. Even if you just have one person that schedules out 5 days to post, and then you schedule yours out, that's 20. That's 20 views, 20 posts that are going to get scheduled out. So if you have a team underneath you that are scheduling, and let's say five, I'm not really good with math, but you get the drift. it's going to double really fast. So lots of eyes are going to see the product. And that's exactly what you want. You want your time management. You want to be able to plan and schedule. It just keeps everything going. Strategy, energy, all of it is. Your increased reach is also going to go up. And stress reduction. That's huge to me, guys. I have two small kids. Peyton is super busy with football and doing all of the things also. We all are busy. Sarah is a doctor now. She's chasing storms. Let's be honest, the weather's wild. All of you have a life outside of this business. So the stress reduction is huge. That's why we do this, time freedom. So this is another way to get your time freedom. All right. This right here, you see your profile and it's going to say what's on your mind. And once again, I'll show you mine. I'll pull it up in just a minute and we can get all this going. But here's just a little example. Okay, I have an iPhone. All of it may be different, but right here she has it set up to where you can see iPhone users, you do have your globe. And an Android user, you do have your little keyboard, can't talk, excuse me, down here in the corner also. So if anytime you guys need any help, reach out. We can help you do this. But it's going to be a game changer. I'm going to see. And you know that you can pull straight from your boards, from your keyboard. If any of you need help with this, we can also help you. And just copy and paste. There it goes, and schedule it out. So what I'm going to do now, if it's okay with you guys, is I'm going to actually show you how to do it, and then we're going to do it because I don't care if I just pull up my Facebook page. Can you still see my screen?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, awesome. This is my Facebook page right here. So all you see, I'm going to go to my home page. So here is mine. When I go to schedule, you can see your post, your pictures, all of those things. I have not scheduled one out for tomorrow. So I'm just going to pretend like I'm just going to schedule one out. Let's see. I'm going to use this. I'm going to copy all this. No, I'm not. I want to show you how to do it from the boards. Been doing all kind of stuff today, sending. So as you can see, social media. This is what we do, okay? There's your script. So I'm going to go ahead and this is what I do. All of you can do from your keyboard. You can do anything you want. I have not been an iPhone user for very long. So this is what I do. I'm going to copy my 9 a.m. text from boards. And then go back to Facebook. Sarah can probably show us an easier way to do this, but this is how I do it. And then I'm going to go, I should have done that, save my picture. So there it is. Then I'm going to hit next. Right here, if you have it on professional mode, public, you see the post audience is public. Be sure that yours says public right there every time. I'm going to hit this right here where it says scheduling options. Schedule for later. I'm going to schedule tomorrow, 9 a.m. Save. post. Okay. Now also on your home page here, you can see manage posts right here where you have all your scheduled stuff. Right here, you can see tomorrow at 9 a.m. Every post that you have scheduled, this is where you're going to see it at underneath this manage post. Now, we're going to schedule in just a minute some posts. So that's why I have none because I haven't scheduled out anymore. I knew that we were going to do this tonight. So now I'm going to go and come back to you guys and see and open up the floor and see if you have any questions.
I don't have a question, but I have something that I would like training at the gym, but this is something I've been having a conversation with a couple of people on my team, and it's regarding posting. But sometimes I feel like I don't want to make the post unless it's perfect. I know there's just a handful of us on here. You may can relate, you may not. You may just be happy to post and be like, I'm going to make the post because I'm going to make the money. And I hope you are like that. But if you are like me, don't be like me. Don't sit on it and don't sit on the post and wait until you have the perfect post. It's just about getting the content out there and getting it out there consistently. Because I will say there is a huge difference. I don't have to make the perfect post when I'm getting the content out there consistently. And I'm talking like Monday through Friday, Monday through Saturday. It doesn't matter if I'm making the perfect posts or not. People are seeing my content no matter what it is. They're seeing me post about the drops constantly. So I'm constantly in their head, whether it be annoying or not. I don't care. I have heard Brent Palmer say on a Zoom, he wants to be known as the skinny drop man, like you want to be known as that. Don't be scared to get out there and grow your following. Like, so what? That's what I want too. When people think of Chelsea Parker, I want them to think of skinny drops. Like, I want them to be the next set of words they think about. So that's just a little morale and confidence boost for posting.
I also want to say that I have always been pretty good at posting once or twice a day. Like I stay consistent usually. My times are usually have not been good. They've been staggered and stuff like that. But last Sunday, like I said, Kristen did this with us in our group, and I scheduled all of my posts out for 6 days. I didn't have to worry about it. And I've sold good product. I've sold good product this past week. So maybe a coincidence, maybe not, but everybody's been seeing it. And my posts from then, can you all still see me and hear me?
Yes.
Okay. But that's the key. Just like she said, get it out there. The eyes see it. You're going to post it, and then 5 days later, you're going to get a boost and you're going to see it again because somebody else has been seeing it. It's going to keep
And
going.
it's not a coincidence. Like she said, I don't know if it's a coincidence or not. It's not. I started this in July of 2023. I still like to consider myself brand new because I have never done anything like this before. I've never built a team. I've never done an network marketing or anything like that. However, it works and it's proven. And like it's a coincidence because on the weeks that I'm posting at 9 and 3 and I'm running the boards, I'm pushing product tenfold, way more than the weeks where I'm just scraggling a post here and there. I'm like in my head because I've been posting too much. Let me tell you right now, you cannot post too much. Like, I don't care who you are. You can post too much. Like, you can get annoying. But if you post the right way and you post multiple things, that's why it's important for y'all not just to post the drops. You have to post the drops. You have to get the product known and get it out there. But don't forget about like why you're doing this business. Like, also put out there the fun things that you're getting to do and the quotes you like and stuff like that. Like, make sure your page is like, I don't know if any of y'all follow Laura Sales, but she always says, stop the scroll. So that's what is in my head with social media right now. Everything I do in my stories, in my posts, that's my goal, is to stop the scroll.
Also, we have officially finished the next gen boards, and we will release that within our group tonight on Facebook. We'll put a link to our Facebook group in the YouTube comments, so that way you all have that available as well.
All right. Way to go. Thank you, Sarah, so much for that. What I'm doing now, and this Zoom may turn a little quiet. Whoever wants to say something, feel free to say something. Last week we just sat on a Zoom and it was very quiet. I even had to check sometimes to see if anybody was still there, if it was just me. But now I'm scheduling. So take this time, feel free to schedule whatever you want to schedule. Get some work done.
And I'm so glad that we're taking this time to do the scheduling, because I usually schedule out a month in advance. That way, that's the perk of being in professional mode. You can schedule at least 1 month out in advance. But my time is running up. I'm almost at the end of my month, and so I'm so glad that we're doing this, Talia and Chelsea.
That's
Me
right.
too. My post
I'm
ran
reading
out
it.
yesterday. Yeah.
I just need to get it together and do it. Like I said, I was pep talking y'all, but I was really motivational talking myself as well. Do any of y'all have questions that are on here while we are taking the time to work? Because it's been awfully quiet. Don't be scared to speak up while we're on here.
I have a quick
Yes. Any
question.
questions?
Of
Uh-huh.
course.
So on the, let me see, social media post, there's only 6 weeks, at least on the Slender Eyes boards page. When you hit week 6 and you run out, do you just go back to week 1?
Yes, most
You can
definitely.
run it as much as you want.
Sweet.
And Brent Palmer's one that taught me that too. You can run that one board as much as you want. And because different people are going to see it, they're going to forget that you posted it. They're not going to worry about that. It's been 6 weeks. But there's other things that you can also do. Like if you follow myself, if you follow Chelsea, Sarah, Peyton, Valley, Shelby, anybody else in the business, even people that just aren't in next gen, they don't have to just be a part of next gen. If you see good content, grab it. Grab it.
Mhm.
We're here to grab good content, to be content creators, to share the product. And if you see it, then you get it and you share it too. Don't ever feel bad about that. We're here to steal the good posts, okay?
Awesome.
For
Thank
sharing.
you.
Sometimes once I have gotten or when I got to week 6, what I would do is I would start, like Talia said, I would start using and sharing or copying and pasting, using other people's posts, because we all live in different areas. That's the beauty of it. And but then sometimes I would go to like a random week of the boards and I would run like that week. So I might not start at week 1. However, when you are teaching your team, or like if you are brand new, always start everybody off on like boards day 1, week 1,
Yes.
and stay in that order. Like that is important. It's a strategy. It was made to be a
Yes.
strategy.
And it works. It's a hook.
Mm-hmm.
And
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
something else I do it when I do start over, I'm making that new post after, you go through week 6. I show my results. I've been on the product, and I'll do a before and after from that point of posting from those 6 weeks. And it's really nice because then I get to visually see my results, and then I also get to share my results in my testimony. So being a product of the product, but hope that helps.
That's a good idea. And personal, like I will tell y'all, personal posts, like when it's regarding me for some reason, and sure it's the same for y'all, but when it's regarding you, it just seems like people relate more, or they're like, oh, this is her. So it seems like when I put out a post about like me using the product, or like Sarah said, my results, those are when I get the most like hits and messages and stuff. I still get stuff from the others. It's just like, be sure to put out like your personal stuff too, because that's really gonna grab some attention.
Mm-hmm.
Talia, how many days are you wanting us to schedule out for? As many as we can get?
Like 75. I'm just kidding.
Sadly, Facebook will only allow you to go up to a month.
I'm just
I've
kidding.
tried. I've tried.
I would like to schedule out for 5 days.
Okay.
2 posts for 5 days. That's what my goal is. So you can do Saturday, Sunday. I know me myself, I can take the time to do this again this weekend. Everyone's different. Maybe maybe Peyton's gonna have a freer day Thursday afternoon. So maybe he only wants to schedule out to Thursday right now and then schedule again Thursday to Thursday. Maybe, you, Sarah, want to schedule your whole month out, or maybe somebody else, maybe Chelsea just wants to schedule out until Sunday and then do the rest. Everybody's schedule is different, which is the beauty of it. So just schedule out until you know that you can sit down, write it down. You can sit down and then begin scheduling again.
And I will say, as we've been sitting here chit chatting, I've also thought, like me and a few others have talked about, like, y'all do know this, there was an entire strategy. Not only was the body balance challenge to get people on the products, but and to get people consistent and more healthy, but it was also for all the brand partners like us right now. Look at all the new content we have from, I mean, if you have not noticed, Facebook is flooded with 28-day challenge results. So I have been saving people's pictures left and right like crazy. And, so I'm fixing to start sharing their stories and everything. So that is a lot of, if you run out of content, there is I mean, you're not going to run out of content, y'all. That's another reason why we do these body balance challenges, is because look at all this new content we have to share of all these results that everyone has gotten from the drops. I mean, it's really incredible.
For those
I'm
watching on
learning so
YouTube, if you
much.
have any questions, please feel free to comment below or just reach out to us and we'll be glad to help you.
I know we've got 5 minutes and I've talked way more than I was supposed to. But I was just gonna say I'm about to hop off here and I'm about to go inside and get ready for another Zoom and go see my babies for a second. And I just want to say, this is why we do what we do, y'all. Like, I'm fixing to go inside and be able to spend time with my kids. And yes, I'm still working, but it's a job I can do from home. So for those of you, like, remember your reason why, make those posts, and also follow up. Like, do not forget your follow ups. That is where I have to work on myself with my business a lot, because I mean, follow up is key. If you make the post and you get the messages and you give them the product, that's amazing, but you got to follow up. So y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all on the next Zoom. This was good, Talia and Sarah. Thank y'all.
Bye, girl. I'll text you later.
All
Have a
right,
good
bye.
one.
Y'all too.
I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording.